It's episode 1 of the podcast, and on this motherfucker, we got Status. You in the hood, what's good?
I'ma go. One of the greatest of all time. I'ma go. You already know that. One of the greatest of all time. I'ma go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast, episode 1, with none other than my brother from another mother, my partner, my motherfucking partner in crime.
What's up, man?
Status.
In the flesh.
Status, formerly known as Young Stats. This motherfucker is an animal. And right now, we're in the hood. What's good, brother?
Not much, man. Thanks for inviting me on the show.
Hell yeah. We're gonna be puffing on some Sour D wrapped up in a Mango Tango Kingpin. If you don't know what they are, I suggest trying. Anyway, it's been a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? A long fucking time.
Definitely.
Over 2 decades, man.
It was a long fucking time, man.
How old were you when we first met?
I was 11.
I had you in the studio when?
I was 12.
It's been a rap ever since, you know what I'm saying? We did a lot over the years, man, and Wake 'Em Up, I think, was what really set this shit off right, you know what I mean? Now, granted, we ain't have the quality that we do today, you know what I mean? But for what it was, that shit still to this day is an underground smasher, you know what I mean? Shout out to whoever has that, you know what I mean? Because there ain't too many of those copies floating around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was like 2010, I think.
Yeah, 2009, 2010. I think we dropped it officially 2011 maybe. No, it was 2010. Something like that.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And then what came next, we had Keystone Kings. That motherfucking album. EP. It's like both.
Yeah, it was
There's 12 songs on it, you know?
in between, yeah.
It's like an EP, but it's like an album. It feels like an album, so it's like an EP album.
I consider
That's some new shit y'all don't even know.
I consider that to be an album.
It's an EP album. How about that?
Yeah, we had some good ones on that, man.
Yeah.
What, I'm Apocalypse.
With Twisted Insane. Shout out Twisted Insane.
Demons Lie with Angels.
Shout
that
out
was on
Jennifer
there.
Kemple.
Trying to think, there's a couple other ones.
Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All.
Shout out D-Lo. Shout out Smoke. Shout out Bishop. Shout out JL. Shout out Twisted Insane. Shout out Mars. Yeah, we fucking ate that.
That was crazy.
That was a crazy ass collabo.
Especially for the time, man. Like,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
to be able to group together those kind of MCs all on one record and
Yeah,
fucking
man.
kill them all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was wild for sure. And people back then, man, they weren't really doing it like that. You know what I mean? As far as around here, like we had this wild imagination that still runs rampant today.
Yeah, that's facts.
I know there's a lot more coming. But then, you know, we had the rise of the vampires. That was like
Keystone Kings 2.0.
it pretty much. You know what I mean? 20 songs of fucking wild, crazy shit. Did a lot over the years, you know what I mean? We did the fucking Mafia 6 tour. A couple dates of that with the homie Twisted Insane and fucking Whitney Payton. Shout out to Whitney Payton and everybody. Shout out to everybody we're about to mention, man, because y'all part
It's a
of
crazy,
our history.
it's a crazy story. It's been a ride.
You know, We did that last leg with them. Ended it at the fucking Chameleon, man. We went to Nashville and back with these motherfuckers.
On a Greyhound.
Yo, we was on a Greyhound, though. While everybody had vans and tour buses, yo, me and this man was on a Greyhound, bro.
Yeah, us and Jay Crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay, man. Yeah, we was wild, man. I'll tell you what, speaking of Nashville, McFadden's, that place was dope. That place was dope. It was. I thought they were gonna have us in the front when we first got there, yo. But like, even that back area, that shit was kind of alright.
They were like, "Nah, y'all in the back." We like, "What?
Oh, there's a back." You know what I mean? Like, there's a back area to this shit. Man, what a wild time that was, man.
You want to tell them the story about Jay's hoodie, bro?
I mean, we might. I mean, yo. All right, so look. We're out there smoking, man.
This is crazy.
We're outside smoking, you know what I mean? Like, me, Status, Jay Crazy, Insane. We're outside, man. We're just chiefing before the show, you know what I mean? And we see these motherfucking cops in the distance. We didn't know the laws down there at the time, you know what I mean? It's only some fucking weed, man. Come on. You know what I mean? But just to be on the safe side, we're like, let's probably put this out. You know what I mean? And Saint's like, yeah, word. Goes inside. You know what I mean? They approach us while and Jay got the fucking blunt put out in his hand, bro. And he's wearing this hoodie, got pot leaves all over it. You know what I mean? So they're like,
dead giveaway.
Yeah. They're like, man, this motherfucker's like they say y'all smell like marijuana. They're, you know what I mean? So they end up patting us down. Meanwhile, like I said, Jay got the shit in his hand the whole fucking time, standing up like this. They're patting us all down. They ain't find shit. The elbow, all we had on our person was the elbow we were smoking. You know what I mean? So, you know, they're patting us all down. They ain't find shit. And eventually, they had to walk away. You know what I mean? The homie Jay had that shit in his fucking hand the whole time. Dummies. Nah, it was fun times though, man. That was almost a fucking decade ago now.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
out
I mean,
though.
actually, yeah.
We got out of that situation.
That was like a decade ago now, man. Time's flying, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, on top of the BMD shit, though, you've been doing quite your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Album after album after album, and then you switched the whole name on them. You went from Young Stats to Status. Tell them how you did that.
Okay, so yeah, that was a crazy transformation. So basically, you know, I came in this game, I started out as Young Stats. I got the name from my cousin Sean, who at the time actually, before I was Young Stats, I went by Young C.
Mm-hmm.
And the rapper The Game had an artist on his label under the name of Young C. So I was like, okay, I gotta change my shit. So me and my cousin, we talking about it, and he just started throwing some names out, and threw out a couple names, and then he's like Stats, and then he says something else, and I'm like, go back. And then he repeated what he said, and I was like, nah, I was like, before that, Stats. And it just like stuck. So I decided to put the Young, drop the O, you know, to make it more unique, because I know like a lot of, it was actually before like people were even doing that, like Young Jock and
the Youngs were everywhere in the 2000s.
So like I did that, like I did it probably around that kind of time frame, but it was just like, it just stood out to me the way that it looked spelled out like that.
Yeah.
So I ran with that for a couple years until, you know, I kind of like went on a journey. I lost myself, and well, what I thought was myself, but then I found my true self.
The Status.
Status. And I actually got that name from God. Status, yeah, Status was given to me by God.
Hell yeah, no doubt. And since you've been Status, you came out with quite a few releases. On top of the library you already had, you just been smacking them consistently over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Your latest one, Elevation. That album in particular is a smasher. I'm honored to be on there 3 times. Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Welcome, bro.
There were some bangers on there for sure, man, and
I feel like everybody that was on that album that I reached out to, like, they needed to be on it. And that's kind of what that's what I felt when I contacted everybody. And, nobody told me no, everybody told me yes, and it was just, we just went with it. And the shit turned out fucking, probably, like, in my opinion, it's probably my favorite album.
hell yeah.
Out of everything that I've ever put out. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, there's some bangers on there. If you ain't heard that, you need to go hear that right now.
Yeah.
Fan Power Music, man. We're
Yeah,
doing some shit.
Status, Elevation. Yeah, I just recently dropped the Status Effect, which this man's on track number 1.
Yeah,
Pay Up.
You know what I mean?
That was
a
pretty
banger.
dope. He
Yeah.
made the cover too, as well. So
Yeah.
you're hearing
Yeah.
that. You're hearing that first, probably.
Yeah.
Mr. High made the Status Effect album cover.
Yep. That was a banger, man. There's some bangers on there for sure. Pay Up was a slumper.
Yeah.
That shit.
I mean, it was. I
It was
felt
a lot
like
of fun.
I felt like it was only right to open it,
Mhm.
like with the kind of song like that, because right from the gate, like, I just wanted something that they turn on and they're like, I'm not turning this off. Like, it draws you in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, from the minute you started fucking spitting on that motherfucker, man, that shit was crazy.
I knew the minute you sent that beat, I was like, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Supernova Beats.
Supernova, bro. That dude is crazy, bro. There's a lot of dope ass producers out there, and it's great when artists can just work together and make dope shit, bro. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, bro. You know what I mean? So you just dropped Mothman.
Yeah.
The Mothman.
Mothman.
You know, people pronounce it different. The Mothman.
Yeah, so that whole concept derived from, some shit I was going through. Like, I was undergoing a transformation back when I made the Metamorphosis EP, an album, and so it was pretty much like, where was I going with that? I hate when that shit happens. I'm all high. Yeah, we just gonna cut that out. It's like, nah.
Hey man, we in the hood. Was
Nah,
good.
we gonna keep
what I mean?
it. We gonna keep it rolling. You know what I mean? I'll come back to it. But
That's how we do it.
So long story
Shout out
short,
to Swiss Premium.
I just underwent this whole transformation in my life, and people look at it like the whole butterfly thing. You know what I mean? The butterfly effect. Well, I feel like I'm a moth because I'm a little darker, but light.
Yeah, it's like the combination of light and dark.
The balance.
The balance of good and evil. You know what I mean?
So yeah, Mothman's just kind of coming out of the fire.
Yeah, it covers fire.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I made that.
Status made the
myself.
cover. That shit is fucking crazy.
Made that cover myself.
Yeah, man. So the album that you're approaching right now,
The Tree of Life.
The Tree of Life, how'd that come to be?
Yeah, so that's a crazy story. You know, in the Bible they have the Tree of Knowledge of Good and Evil, which is also one of my previous projects. It's funny how it all ties into everything.
Yeah.
So this is the Tree of Life, where, you know, it's kind of like it represents abundance and, you know, being happy and
You want any more of that?
authentic with my true self. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where we're at now.
Yeah.
So I'm 25% done with that. And then aside from that, I'm working on a new FWO.
BMD, yes sir. And as y'all know, the original incarnation of BMD, you're looking at it. However, over the years, as you know, like I said, we are now a 4-piece. And with the acquisition of
Two new
Tone
members.
Most Wanted, and Uniflow Resolution, formerly known as Jay Rascal, who has, you know, they both have quite a history of their own, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they've been
And,
around us for long enough. They're like, you know, there are
Partners in crime, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know
real
what I
talk.
mean? Like, brothers all day, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. Vampire music is something special. Real talk, because like the collective that we've collected over the years is like so authentic, so original, and like the way we all just blend together is off the chain.
Yeah.
You know, we got Baby Fam, you know, Lady
the energy.
Lex, you know,
The
like,
energy's insane.
vampire music is off the chain. And look, man, you're gonna see us if you don't already. I know y'all are witnessing the ascension. You know what I mean? But listen, when I tell you this, listen, I chose these words very carefully. We're just trying to be in the neighborhood. We're gonna be your neighbors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've been here this whole time.
Yeah, we just moving into the neighborhood, bruh. You know what I mean?
We make music not because it's what we do, it's simply who we are.
So all these other labels out there, we're just trying to be neighbors, dog. You know what I mean? So we're trying to be out there. You ain't gonna catch us knocking on the door asking for sugar. It's like, nah. But nah, we're just trying to be neighbors. You know what I mean? We're coming up in the game, bro. Vampire music. It's going down. So FWO, you know what I mean? The last album that they got out of BMD was Rise of the Vampires. And now we're coming into FWO.
Keystone Kings 3.0.
Pretty much. You know, because it's going to have that same hypeness, that same vibe and energy. And, you know, FWO, obviously the play on the NWO type of concept, you know.
Yeah, we just coming in, overthrowing.
New world order, you know what I mean? It's the vampire world order, bro. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm a big fan of professional wrestling. You know what I mean? As a lot of us are. You know, the entertainment value of it. And what they were able to do with that concept and revolutionize fucking TV. You know what I mean?
That was cool.
The
I'm glad I
concept-
grew up in them times,
You know what
man.
I mean?
I was like the last of the generation that grew up in them kind of times, yo.
like what they were able to do, bro, with that concept, and like they just had that cool factor to it. Like it didn't matter that they were bad guys; everybody wanted to be like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though they were playing the role of the villain, the heel. You know what I mean? You know, people were just so infatuated and was like, bro, these guys are so cool.
They were drawn to it because it was so different and out
You
of the
know?
box. Like nobody else could just come up with some shit like that.
So yeah, man. And I, like as a appreciation for that concept, you know. FWO, man, because that's what it feels like. It feels like we're coming in with that same energy when it comes to the rap game, and like,
yeah, like step in the ring, you know what I mean?
kind of, sort of, yeah. Like, at the end of the day, this is hip hop, you know what I mean? And lyricism seems to be few and far between as far as mainstream status goes, and that's it's something that needs to change, because like, I ain't gonna speak too deep on it, but like, you got these younger generations who kind of came in, and they, you know, it's cool to do your thing and whatever, but like, they're not
respecting the ones that came before them.
well, not only that, but like, they're not fucking putting that energy into their lyrics, man. Like, it's all about either getting fucked up, fucking with these bitches, doing this dumb shit, flexing.
Meaningless.
Like, come on,
It's got no
like,
meaning to it.
Like, come on, man. Like, I feel like they got really stepped that shit up.
But it's
man.
coming back. There's a shift, you know.
Tell us some stories. Play with the words. Be a wordsmith. Like, even if the song is really about nothing and you're just flexing lyricism, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way you can build and develop punches and stack up your fucking patterns in your lyrics.
Like the creativity of it.
Like, at the end of the day, no matter what the topic is, it's like, just fucking give us some fucking well thought out shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, something that's different and
something
original,
that makes you like
and authentic.
Like it catches you and you're like, what the fuck is that? I love that shit, man. Like, when I hear shit like that and it just like catches me off guard and it draws me in like that.
That's why I love the type of artists that we all are, man. And not just our label, but everyone else around here, man. Like, everyone has their own signature style and their own flavor. Like, when you hear somebody, you know who's who.
And when we come together, it's like, you just know we're a team.
It's fucking dope. And that's how it should be, man. You know what I mean? Like, the local scenes in the area, no matter where you are on the ladder. Like, you could be all the way up here, or you could just be a starving artist down here, or anywhere in between. But when you come together and do an event, and you bring them good vibes,
even matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you bring them good vibes, and you just mob together and just create a great night. That's what it's all about, man. Like, it's not really a competition. There's a lot of people like to try to treat it.
Yeah.
Like, it's all about sharing this game with each other, sharing this fucking love for hip-hop, doing what we do, and, you know, whether it's a collaboration or a show or anything like that, bro, like, that's what it's all about, just the good vibes and just killing shit.
Yep, that's what vampire music's about, man.
Pretty much, man, you know? Something different, something original. For sure. So what, you know, they know about the tree of knowledge, you know what I mean?
Tree of knowledge, good and evil.
They know about FWO.
I'm working on the tree of life. FWO.
You have any other plans as far as status goes? Videos, any kind of other projects? Content?
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. Like, I'm working on some things, like planning some things, some new things, so yeah, I'm gonna see where it goes.
Word.
Yeah. I kind of like it here. It's like I'm present, you know what I mean? I'm just like letting it happen.
Letting it happen. For sure.
So.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I didn't even know I was gonna be working on another album until, like, I made a couple songs and I'm like, okay, well, this is going somewhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get better as time goes.
Heard that. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there that are hip-hop oriented, and one question you hear almost in all of them is a top 10. So, Status, I gotta ask you, who is in your top 10 favorite MCs of all time?
My top 10.
Favorite. Not what you think
Not
is
in any
best,
specific
but favorite.
order, obviously, because I would need time for that.
Yeah.
But
Top 10 favorite
if
MCs.
I'm just throwing something out there, I mean, I'm definitely gonna say Eminem.
1,
I'm gonna have to say Ludacris.
2,
Gotta say Twista,
3,
Busta,
4,
Twisted Insane.
5. It's tough.
It's tough.
So many killers out there. It's great. Amazing MCs out there exist.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to give you 5.
5, just a 5. So you heard it here first, y'all. Y'all don't even get a 10 out of state. You're only getting 5.
It's so many.
That's love, though. That's love, though. You know what I mean? Because
like,
there's too many to name. You know what I mean?
I'm at the point where like I love everything, and I love what everybody's doing, what everybody's making,
Hell yeah.
and I can't wait to see where we all take it this year.
When status is not working, or working, or not working on working, what does status normally do?
Status just be chilling, kind of sticking to himself.
Heard that.
Cause you have to, you know,
Yeah.
in these kind of times.
For real though, you ain't even lying.
But I mean, I'm working on getting back like out there, like in the world.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just taking it day by day.
Day by day. Shit. I think our last question would be, if you could tell any aspiring artist anything, what would you tell them?
Don't quit.
Straight like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there it is. Episode 1 of the podcast, y'all. We out here.
Vampire.
Yo, my shit is raw, it's real raw, real talk. You see, when I step, it's a real walk. Except I got a pimp strut to it. You see, I gotta lean a little bit when I do it. I keep it old school, at the same time, a fresh mind, you old news. How you live in the real world without the road rules? MTV used to play music, now these quote reality shows got you tuned in. We back.